Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Thief, the Dark Project. Well, we attempted to break Cutty out of prison, but unfortunately he succumbed to the rigors of the Hammerite's blessings, I guess, and lung rot. And unfortunately he didn't make it out, but what did make it out were a few notes that he was gifted from Felix, whoever Felix was, about the Horn of Quintus, and I'm pretty sure that's where we're going next. We did also get Boss of the Boxman, and I'm pretty sure, hopefully, we had a good time with his sister, because he was a pain to get out of there, so I gotta kick him around a little bit, I think. But before that, we should go and get rich.
I was pissed at Cutty for a good while after the prison debacle. But hey, you can't blame him for what the Hammers did to him. So I decided to go after that horn Felix talked about. Not like I had a whole lot of choice, really. The rent is due. My landlord's even tougher than the Hammers. The map's pretty specific about where the entrance is. Too bad it's not as clear about where the horn is. Felix did some scrounging before he left, and his notes say the horn is in the tomb of some nobles, the Quintus family. Guess I'll just have to explore. Felix, always helpful, also said that the catacombs are supposed to be haunted. I think I'll go make some inquiries about where a heretic like me can get some holy water. Always go prepared.
Excellent, so we can finally get some holy water, which will be very, very helpful. Alright, expert difficulty. Search through the ancient bone hoard and procure the legendary Horn of Quintus. In addition to garnering the Horn of Quintus, find and steal the fabled gemstone, the Mystic Soul. What use do the dead have for their treasures, anyhow? Relieve them of at least 2,000 worth of valuables. The Mystic Soul and a sister stone called the Mystic's Heart, also thought to be in the bone hoard. Find it, make it yours. Once you have what you came for, get back to the surface. So, we have to steal a lot of money, but luckily the Mystic Soul and the Mystic's Heart both are worth a lot of money on their own, so those are extremely helpful. I'm not sure if the horn counts as money or if it counts as an item, but it may be worth a little bit as well. Plus, of course, it is catacombs, and catacombs usually have something we can steal. Okay, so as always, lots of water arrows. We're also going to buy all the holy water we can. So the vial of hammer sanctified liquid is potent protection against the undead when used on your water arrows. Excellent. So that gives us 6 of those, lots and lots and lots. We also have a rope arrow. Rope arrows are pretty awesome. This arrow will stick into wooden surfaces and deploy a hanging rope. And that's basically it. And what's great about it is it becomes a solid rope. Plus, if you get to the top of the rope, you can collect your arrow, and you have another rope arrow. They're not one-time use only, which is great. We have 363 coin. We have the possibility of buying a noisemaker arrow, but they break on impact, and I don't find them that useful considering any noise will attract enemies, and once their enemies are attracted, they don't like to stop being attracted. So, of course, getting their attention is not usually your best plan. So I don't like to really buy noisemaker arrows, so we're going to go ahead and avoid that for now. And we're outside. I'm not sure if this place is supposed to be like this, or if it was dug up, or if it sank into the dirt, but here we are. Nice outside view, nice moon and everything. Let's see, we have some tombs here on the outside, of course. Always check your local tombs for any kind of money, if we can get into... Okay, apparently we can't get into the tomb, so even if there is money in there, it's not for us. Nothing up top. I'm pretty sure that's an undead, or possibly a dead, I don't know, but we're not going to mess with him, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just regular dead versus the other type of dead. It's hard to tell sometimes, of course, because as you know, they will play possum. We have another tomb up here we can check out. Ooh, hello. So our first bit of goods, we get 15 total coinage from that. Not exactly rent-worthy, but it's a start. An odd entrance, but we have to assume with something like the Horn of Quintus. Ooh, gotta be careful doing that. Something with like the Horn of Quintus, people have come down here and attempted to steal it in the past, so it wouldn't be unheard of that these are all dug out like this. Oop.
It's a long way down.
That is fairly true. And it sounds like there's an undead down there. Yes, there is. Man, I don't want to use my holy water right off the bat. Of course, the undead aren't the only thing we have to deal with down here. There are a few other things that exist in catacombs and underground places. One of which is called a Burrick. And a Burrick is basically a giant lizard, and I believe they breathe fire. I believe they breathe fire, but don't quote me on that. Alright, we need to go down is what we need to do, so I'm going to jump onto this rope. Before we jump onto the rope, let's go ahead and put out a torch. We'll put out that one, it's the closest one to the floor. Also, apparently, it's the one that he was paying attention to, because now he's mad. Well, there's a staircase over there, isn't there? Staircase. Staircase is interesting. I like staircase. I don't think there's a way we can safely get onto the staircase without breaking both of our legs and our head. Probably use a rope arrow, maybe. What do we think? Should we give it a shot? Use a rope arrow? Probably tee off a bunch of the zombies. Let's see. Rope arrow is... Ooh, wow, I remember rope arrow is 8. Alright. Can we pull this off? If we could, it'd be right here, because that's a wooden ceiling, so we'll give it a shot. And that leads us to... nothing is what it leads us to. Give me that back. So now you can see how rope arrows work when they do work. I don't think they're going to work for us, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like... Either I need to be very, 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 very careful about where I put it, or there's no way it's going to go where I want it. Ooh, that looked like it worked. Hey, perfect. Alright, let's put that away. And we just kind of jump a little bit, I think, like a... Yep. Okay, we jump. And then we very cautiously wiggle our way down. We should be able to... Hup. He may have heard that. Is there something in here? Ooh! Water arrows! Cool! So there was a little cache of water arrows in there. Now, of course, we do have the problem of that zombie being very upset at us. We did lose our rope arrow, but I'm less concerned about that than the other thing. We're going to move a little slowly, though, because that guy may meander over here. He may have heard us. He may have a lot of things. I don't know if I need to put that out. Oh, nervous. The undead always make me nervous. But we do have holy water, so we are allowed to kill them. So we are at least armed in that respect. I don't think there's any zombies in here. I'm also unsure if there are any kinds of alarms. I don't think there are any kinds of alarms or anything that we have to worry about. There might be traps. There might be traps, but I don't think there are any alarms we have to be concerned with. Alright. So we're looking good there. We could probably go upstairs. We're gonna mosey this way, I think. Now, of course, our map is the same map that you saw in the intro video. Pretty worthless map. Honestly, it tells you kind of where you're at, but not enough for it to be super helpful. I am like really lit up in this hallway right here. Super duper cautious. Concerned that I may be hearing undead. Torch. Holy water. Awesome. Okay, so there's a room with holy water. I'm loving that. Is there any here on the ground, anywhere on the floor that we can... Okay, none on the floor, but we have holy water, and that's epic. Holy water is perfect because as long as we have water arrows, even if we're being chased by the undead, as long as we fall back to this room, we should be okay. I say. A little nervous, I say, but that's epic. Alright, where are we now? That's a trap. If you see that plate there and those 3 holes in the wall, that is a trap, without question. I also have to be cautious that there's no patrolling Zeds. Alright, so we have ourselves our first trap right there. It's a little obvious, yes, I know, but you know, you see a shiny thing and you think to yourself, ooh, free shiny thing, and then you get, you know, shot in the back. Alright, we're good. I don't think it will kill Zeds, so... Thought I heard something. Zombies, man, they make me nervous. Now, the reason I'm going back, normally I wouldn't go back, but there is a trinket, I guess, a story trinket back here, and I'd like to get it for everybody because, of course, reading stuff to everybody is one of the things I do so enjoy torturing you with. I don't know if it's torture. I do try to read them. I don't try to read them in a variety of silly voices, but I do try to read them with some variety. I also attempt to read them for everybody so that you guys don't have to. And it's entertaining for me. I hope it's entertaining for you as well. Alright, looks like this is one of the Alaris. So here's our map references here. So we have Alaris. The Alaris extension here has collapsed. So we're in Upper Vault South. Noble houses are this way, probably inaccessible. Probably inaccessible, he says. Yeah, well, this one is definitely inaccessible. But there is a healing potion. Okay. Not much else, just this collapsed space here. Oh, wait. Okay, this is dangerous, but we can do it. There we go. Okay, we're going to be very cautious here because I'm pretty sure that Zed's down here. Or a Zed is down here. Alright. It looks like a mummified guy on the wall. Okay, I know where we are. We're up on the second floor. I don't think that opens. I'm hoping it doesn't open. I don't think there's any Zeds in it or anything. Alright, that leads back down to the other chamber. That's where the one zombie's at that we avoided previously. And then we have dead people here stuck in the walls. Pretty interesting way to be buried, honestly. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for right here. I don't think there's anything in the other room like I thought there was, but there is something in here, including a dead guy. So we have ourselves a dead body. Pretty sure he's dead. I think he would have stood up by now if he wasn't undead, or if he was undead, so we're going to assume he's undead, but we're going to be very cautious about it anyway. That is a bedroll. Bedrolls are not useful for us, but this is a journal, and journals absolutely are. I've had enough. If Felix wants to stay and be killed, that's his business, but the pay is not good enough to keep me down here a minute more. We already lost Drenko to those damn belching Burricks, and Marcus didn't make the jump across that huge chasm. He probably drowned if he wasn't dashed to bits. I thought about looking for his body as he was carrying some loot from a poorly guarded tomb, but it wasn't worth the risk. Then we watched Cather get filled with arrows from a clever trap in one of those great octagonal vaults. Not that I cared one whit for Cather, the bastard, but I have no intention of ending up the same way. I don't expect I'll see Felix again. He seemed sure that the Horn of Quintus was somewhere north of the vaults, but I think that was just a guess. I thought those strange X-shaped marks off that branch of the Burrick's tunnel were worth investigating, but Felix said they were irrelevant. Anyway, if the traps and zombies don't get him the Burricks, well, those tunnels were a nightmare. At least our marks were mostly still intact. I'm almost out, but I need to sleep. I think the place I found is out of the way enough that the zombies won't find me. You, sir, were very incorrect. Something found you anyway. Now, one thing I do love very much about Thief is it does not spawn things behind you. If there is nothing patrolling in the game, there's nothing patrolling in that particular section of the game, there's no reason that you have to worry about something just showing up randomly. And I do so enjoy that about this game. Because in a lot of games where you read a journal like that, it would trigger a spawn response inside the game mechanics, and the game would be like, okay, you've just read this journal that said I think I'm safe from Zeds, and now, oh, look, here's a zombie for you. And that has always really annoyed me about games when they spawn things behind you like that. And it, you know, in some games it works, you know, especially if they're games where you're up against countless numbers of enemies or something similar, and you know, if you killed 5 and that was the end of it, that would be done. But in this particular game, that's not the way it works. And so because of that, I am perfectly happy with not having zombies spawn behind me or any enemies spawn behind me. So every enemy that you find in a level, I just stepped right out into the light like an idiot. Any enemies that you find in a level are all the enemies you'll ever have. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. I'm pretty sure that's a Zed, and I'm absolutely sure that's a tiled floor. Okay. Alright. I hate this so much. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. It's gonna be dangerous and stupid, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. And down we go. There might be something over there, some gold or some money or something. But if I killed the Zed, that'd be a waste of holy water, and it's not worth the risk. I could, I suppose, go back to the old tunnel. Crap. I could go back to the old tunnel and get some holy water and try that, but honestly, not in the mood to try that either. Okay, so it looks like that tomb has been broken open. I'm pretty sure that's an undead. Nervous, 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 nervous. Gonna go as slow as we can. Well, not really. We can go much slower than this. We can go this slow. But we're gonna go this slow really quick. Let's see what we can find out around this corner here. Now, if that zombie wakes up, of course, we do still have holy water, but once again, not a big fan of using my holy water. Gotta save it. Oh, dear. Okay, so we have water. Not holy water, mind you, just regular water. I wonder if... How many water arrows do we have? I wonder if... 31. That is a lot of water arrows. I'm thinking, if we're cautious, and I should have done this earlier, we have upstairs, we have a holy water dispenser. Gives us infinite amount of holy water. And I think that if we're smart, and very, 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 very lucky, we might be able to go upstairs and get our hands on some holy water. And then zap these Zeds. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not entirely sure if I'm correct, considering that if we go back up there, we're going to have to jump off. And if we jump off, we're going to hit the tile, and we all know how that ends. With a loud clunk and a possible death. Alright, so we have water. I think water leads down. Take a look behind here. Always look behind stuff, just in case. Yeah, I'm thinking that water leads... yeah, okay, I can kind of see it down there. There's a tunnel. Well, let's give it a shot, if nothing else, right? Can't hurt, I don't think. Well, it can, of course, hurt a lot, especially if we get caught by the Zed. Here we go. Okay, okay. Scary stuff. Scary, 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 scary stuff. Alright, we're going to grab our holy water. And then we're going to run, because we got 30 seconds to do this. Very undead dead. We're going to click and clack across this. Looks like nothing. So we're going to click and clack our way back. Is he holding anything? No, okay. We're going to click and clack our way back. We're going to grab more holy water. And we're going to use our 30 seconds to try to get back downstairs. This may seem cheap, but, you know, honestly, if it's holy water and it's just sitting there in the basin, dipping your arrow in holy water is a lot easier than not, you know? Okay, here we go. 18 seconds, I think. Perfect. There's another one down. 8 seconds. Done! Haha! So we didn't have to use any of our holy water, we got rid of all the undead, and we get money for our troubles. I love it! And there's some zombie parts in there. So we did just get a little bit of money, not anything super special, a little bit of money. But at least we don't have to deal with the Zeds anymore. Alright, now these might be traps as well. Not 100% sure. That is definitely a down. Alright, where do these lead? Compass. We have a compass! I know we have a compass. Okay, north is that way. Yeah, super helpful map. Okay, so one of these leads possibly to death. The other one leads to the Burrick's tunnels. That one has all the Zeds in it, so I'm pretty sure that one leads to the Burrick's tunnels. But, you know, at the same time, that's not exactly how Thief works. But we can come back if needed. So we'll head down really quick. And I think we're going to go this way first. I smell a trap. Does anyone else smell a trap? What else we got? Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, that's another trap too. This place is loaded with traps. This trap is pretty easy to get around, provided you're super, super, super careful. We got ourselves a speed potion. Yeah, it fires an arrow every time you open it. And I guess that's how this guy got dead. I don't know if these fire fireballs. If they do, have to be cautious. And fire arrow. Fire arrows are wonderful. Fire arrows are very, very helpful for several reasons. They do a lot of damage to everything. I think they even do damage to the undead, now that I think about it. They can be used to relight torches, which is epic. And, what's the other thing? Oh, they're really good at killing Burricks. Alright, so this one's tough. And the reason I say it's tough is because that plate down there opens that door right there, which drops a brick on your head. And if you're not super cautious, careful, that brick crushes you to death instantly. And I don't want to be crushed to death instantly, so we're going to go this way and we're going to see what is in this direction. Now this may lead back to the Zed tunnel. Oh, down is hard. Yeah, I think this is just a longer direction back to where we were, but we have to check it out just in case. Yep, leads right back to where we were before. Back. Oh, now I need all my air. You know what? I don't even need all my air. Let's go. We're not worried about zombies. Let's breathe air on the way over there. Alright, so now we know exactly which direction we need to go. We need to deal with the rock. And I love doing that. I love being able to go both ways and know which way you need to go in order to survive and to live and to do stuff like that. So we will go, 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 go. Alley-oop. Alright, so this is very hard. Hard enough to allow for a quick save. We are going to climb very carefully. Ladder. Are we on the ladder? We are on the ladder. Alright, here we go. If we're not careful, we die. Nope. I was gonna say we missed it, but we didn't. So yeah, that's what happens, and if you're under it, it whacks you dead. So we did make it though, which is great. Ah, the Burrick tunnels. I love the Burrick tunnels so much. I really don't, by the way. I'm lying through my fantastic teeth. I wonder if maybe we should look around some more. Now, he did mention X's. He said there are X's that he was concerned about. We do have, of course, glowing magic mushrooms, because glowing magic mushrooms are always great to lead the way. Rocks, right? Not spiders, rocks. Glowing magic mushroom. Yeah, these are rocks. Okay, we're good for rocks. Now, the rope arrows did say that they'll stick to wood, but they'll also stick to... well, okay, there's an exit mark there. Not sure if you can see it there. Crap, Burrick saw me. Gotta think. Yeah, Burrick saw me. Burrick's not so bright, and that's okay. Let's see, which is our fire arrow? Don't really want to waste him on a Burrick. Maybe he'll lose interest in me if I'm not nearby. Yeah, that was really silly of me, I know. Okay. He's looking for me. We have a crap ton of broadhead arrows, but they don't work well against Burricks. Burricks are very thick hide It takes several sword whacks to kill. They're not fun to deal with. I do not like them, and I can't believe I walked right into one. Alright, now he's on patrol. He's very unhappy about being around. But you know what? I'm going to say I think that's been time. I honestly think that's been time. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pause here. And I know it seems like a pretty cheap place to pause, but the Burrick's irritated. And he's kind of hunting for me, and I really don't want to go in there and get dead really quick while I'm all nervous and jittery from all the zombies and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and pause here for now. So for now, and I've lost track of time. So for now, I would like to thank you all for joining me, 4KB Short, on this Let's Play of Thief, the Dark Project. And I will see you next video.